Any mention?
Please, Your Lordship. My Lord,
Yes.
I want to mention item number 15 on the hearing list.
Item number
Item number 15.
15.
This matter may be taken up after 2 weeks, my Lord. The conducting counsel, Mr. Sunai, is still on sanction leave.
23 matters.
No objection.
Yes. Mr. Swanshaw, for the petitioner. On the prayer of Mr. Swanshaw, petitioner, list this matter after 2 weeks. Yes.
Lordship, this item number 4, 5, 6 and 7 are similar matter.
Yes.
This one, actually, there's last question. It was there that they'll be applying for the compounding of the offence.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I am appearing for the petitioner, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, the application for compounding and the hearing is still pending before the respected ROC, Lordship. And it was partly heard on the 5th of this month, Lordship.
So it has not been disposed of.
Not yet, Lordship.
Anyway,
it has been fixed for further hearing on 4th of October.
You can let the matter be called. You can make your submission at that time.
Will it be possible because
No,
already
it's all right. This will be passed over. See, like the counsel for the petitioner has already informed the court that they have filed an application for compounding the offence. That is pending. These are the matters. Let it be called. Okay. Once it is called, then you make the submission. We just wait for it.
Lordship, item number 14, Your Lordship.
Item number
14.
14.
Lordship, the matter is fixed for hearing. The conducting counsel for the respondent is not, is outstation, Your Lordship.
Who is conducting counsel?
And Mr. N.M. Mansoori, Your Lordship.
Mansoori is out of station.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You're very happy, isn't it? You must be very happy. She has taken up your task.
Your Lordship, can 2 weeks be given? 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. Item number 14. Just read her. MS so and so. Landed counsel appearing for the respondents. Praise for grant of 2 weeks time. The prayer has not been opposed by Mr. So and so appearing for the petitioner. List after 2 weeks.
Lordship.
May please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 9.
Item number 9.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, in this matter, we are supposed to file an implement application, Your Lordship.
2019 matter, you are still impleading people.
The matter
Then you once you implead, then the other party will come. They will ask time for filing affidavit in opposition.
But as your Lordship's order, we are to
Who is required to be impleaded here?
the school managing committee, Your Lordship.
School managing committee is not a party yet in this matter.
No.
They are required.
Because what happened is that the managing committee has initially appointed the petitioner. Subsequently, his appointment has been terminated.
So managing committee is required. They become necessary.
Become necessary participation also.
But then this is a 2019 matter. How this could remain there without a managing committee be implemented? You have already made this prayer before this court.
Yes,
Your
Your
prayer for impleadment, was it recorded by this court
Yes, Your Lordship.
before?
Yes, Your Lordship. On 4/08/2023, Your Lordship. On 4/08/2023, hearing was. This court has taken hearing.
What order court passed earlier? Just give me item number 9. But in these things, once it comes up, you can make a mention at the time when it is taken up. Is there any need to mention it now? How many times you have taken time for that?
This will be the second time, Your Lordship.
This will be the second time.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Order dated 4 August, you were allowed to implead managing committee. 4th August 2023. Then you have taken time twice. Now today is the third time. Okay, yes. Make sure you file it by next date.
Yes, Your Lordship.
As spread for by Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner. Further 2 weeks time is granted. Granted to the petitioner for filing an application for impleadment of the managing committee of the school.
Similar prayer for item 13, Your Lordship. Similar prayer for item 13, Your Lordship.
Okay, let me complete first. List.
My apology.
Granted another 2 weeks. List after 2 weeks. Item number 13.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Similar prayer. There also you want impede to somebody.
Lordship, actually, Mr. Paul is leading us his matter, Your Lordship. He's having difficulty, Your Lordship.
I could not follow you. Speak loudly.
Lordship, Mr. Paul is leading us in this matter, Your Lordship, and he's having some personal difficulty, Your Lordship.
So that is not for impediment. You said similar
My
prayer.
apology, Your Lordship. My apology, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Shangapta.
My lord, in
Item
this
13.
case, on one of the date, my lord, my lord was also part of it. So I believe my lord will not like to. On order dated 1/2/2023, it is that case where my lord
I appeared in this matter.
yes, Honorable Justice Dingdo was pleased to call upon, and it was a matter where.
Okay, so it cannot be
Yes, my
before.
lord. Some-
Item number 13. List this matter before any other bench without me. Should have pointed out
No,
before.
that is
Oh,
why
this
my
is
lord.
this has come for the first time.
First time, my lord.
Definitely. List this matter before item 13.
Are you please?
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 12, Your Lordship. If the matter may come up after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
You are for the appellant.
Appeal, yes, Your Lordship.
This is appealing his conviction.
Yes, Your Lordship.
No objection. Well, as spread for by learned counsel for the appellant. List this matter after 2 weeks.
2 weeks, Your Lordship. Highly obliged.
Yes.
Give it.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 10.
Yes, you are for the respondent.
Lordship.
Yes. What is your prayer?
Lordship, I pray for 2 weeks time, Lordship.
Why?
Since we had to opt instruction from the department, Lordship. We are waiting for that.
Yes, Mr. Siddiqui. The time has been sought in your matter.
Yes, my lord, twice the time was given for 2 weeks each. So at least this way, 1 week only.
For instruction, what instruction you need?
Lordship, as regard to the implementation of CRPF guidelines by Assam Rifles, Lordship.
I think, my lord, there is some confusion because in that guideline it is written that it is also applicable to Assam Rifles and this industrial force and other forces. Same guidelines.
So
for
then
CRPF,
in
for
such a case, no
Assam
instruction is
Rifles.
needed.
Yes, my lord, I feel no instructions.
No, but then
It is
the
there on
court
record
has
itself.
the court has allowed them to take some instruction in this matter.
So let it come after 1 week. I will satisfy that it is on record, my lord. No further document is required.
1 week.
Lordship, 2 weeks, Lordship, since we have already sent the mail.
Anyway, as spread for by learned counsel for the respondent, further 2 weeks time is granted for obtaining necessary instruction in the matter. List accordingly. All right.
Highly obliged.
Supplementary list, item number 1.
Yes.
Who's there?
Nobody is there for the petitioner. None appears for the petitioner. List this matter after 2 weeks.
Please, Your Lordship.
Here for the petitioner.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Supplementary.
Supplementary.
No. There's
My apologies, Your Lordship. It's item number 4.
None appears for the petitioner. List after 2 weeks.
Item number 2.
mine.
Yes. My lord, item number 3, my lord was pleased to issue notice. This is a clubbing of the FIRs.
Yes,
my lord.
yes.
So,
Restaurant number 4 has returned, saying this there is no such person in this address.
respondent number 2.
4 has returned. 3, 5 and 6 has been received.
My lord. Respondent number 4, my lord. Respondent number 4 is a very well-known MPS officer. And
But the address, the problem is the address.
addressed. My lord, let me ascertain, my lord. Give me a day's time, I'll ascertain.
Anyone entering appearance on behalf of 3, 5 and 6?
No, your lordship, 1 and 2 only.
3, 5
We
and
have
6?
been instructed because they have been implemented by name.
Yes, yes.
As a complaint.
So you do not have any specific?
No, your lordship.
Yes. This, the office note dated 31/8/2023 says that ID card on respondent number 356 has been duly received. Stop. However, office note dated 30/8/2023 says that notice upon respondent number 4 has returned unserved with a note that no such person is residing in the given address.
My lord.
Stop. Mr. P. Ewan, learned counsel for the petitioner, 6. Time to verify the address of the restaurant number 4.
My lord.
And to take fresh step upon him.
My lord.
You stop. The petitioner shall do the needful within 3 days.
3 days, my lord. A week, my lord. Let it keep a week, my lord.
Within a week,
my lord.
List this matter after?
After 2 weeks, my lord. Then.
So if you do after 1 week, then again the same thing, problem will ID card will not come. See?
My lord.
Let it come after 3 weeks.
List this matter after 3 weeks.
To be safe.
Obliged. Yes.
List this matter after 3 weeks.
Obliged.
Hearing item number 4.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, this application for compounding of offences, lordship, has been partly heard before the respected ROC, and this matter has been refixed for further hearing on 4th of October, lordship. So your
4th of
lordship may,
October.
yes, my lordship. Maybe that will be the final hearing day.
Okay. So we'll
Lordship
adjourn
may
it.
fix after 4th, your lordship.
So how much time? 4 weeks? You want?
Lordship, more than, maybe lordship, more than 4 weeks, because it's 4th of October.
Okay. Mr. Lanet, you are Mr. Anand Datta.
No, lordship, S.J. Saikia.
Just record his.
S.J.
Yes, Mr. So-and-so counsel.
S.J. Saikia.
Petitioner submits that application for compounding offence is still pending before the Registrar of Companies, Guwahati, and matter is likely to be taken up the month of October. He prays that this matter may be adjourned so that the application for compounding is decided by the Registrar of Companies.
Regional Director.
It says Registrar of Companies, that is what has been Guwahati. Registrar of Companies, Guwahati. Give us time. Give us time. Mr. R. Devnath, Product Counsel appearing for the respondent, has no objection. List this matter after 6 weeks.
Lordship, there's an interim order in this matter. Lordship.
There is already, see, it has been already there. Seen in the last order also, it has not been extended. So that will remain like this.
Highly obliged. Grateful.
Item number 8.
These are all 7. Okay.
My lord, this is already heard once, my lord. But today, my lord, due to some personal difficulty, both the senior counsels are not available, my lord. So I pray if the matter can come up next.
That land acquisition matter.
Land acquisition matter. And
Mr.
award-
TTD Ekta.
Yes, my lord. Next week, my lord, will do.
We'll go after 2 weeks. That's prayed for by both the parties. List this matter after 2 weeks.
Obliged, Lordship.
Obliged.
Item number 11.
May I please, your Lordship?
Yes.
My Lord, this matter, in this matter, my Lord, I was working as a senior resident doctor in Nigrims, my Lord. And thereafter, an advertisement have come out for a recruitment to an assistant professor, my Lord. And I belong to the Department of Cardiology. And then I have applied for the said post.
You are qualified.
I qualified. Appointment orders were given to me, my Lord. And but on the basis of some adverse character certificate, in a character certificate it is given that my integrity is doubtful. So such, on the basis of such, I was terminated again, my Lord. Thereafter, my Lord, the matters went to the ministry of family welfare.
The certificate, your character certificate was given
By-
after your appointment.
Of my Lord, yes, my Lord.
You were selected.
I was selected.
And you
Appointments
joined.
were given.
You
Yes,
joined.
I even joined, and the department has provisionally allowed me to join also. Why? Because I have been working there not 1 year, 2 year, my Lord. I've been there as a DM, and I was working as a senior resident doctor also many years, my Lord. And my SER for continuously entire tenure as my senior resident doctor, it has given an excellent SER. And the dean who gave me the integrity certificate as doubtful, he was in possession of all my SER records, my Lord. There was malice, to say it. Thereafter, my Lord, this matter went to the governing body, my Lord. Governing body. And the governing body found nothing against me. So they said you have to take corrective measures so that the career.
What is the law operating in the arena? What is the requirement for a person to be appointed? Now, how can, say, supposing if you are taken into service,
my Lord,
you have been allowed,
my Lord,
to join provisionally,
my Lord.
Now, this provisionally, why do you say it is provisional? It is subject to what condition?
My Lord, provisionally, because no, that was the head of the department.
That means certain requirement.
Yes. The requirement was that I need to produce a character certificate
From your previous employer.
From the previous employee. And who was my previous employee?
Now, this character certificate,
yes,
which is basically
yes,
damaging for you.
My Lord.
That is the thing.
Yes, my Lord. And then this was corrected
Now,
subsequently.
say, supposing if this character certificate is given by
Yes.
your previous employer,
my Lord,
which way this court can interfere with that?
My Lord, now the thing is that the character certificate has been rectified. They gave me a new certificate, my Lord. The issue here and my grievance is that after correction of my character certificate, my Lord, they have given me an appointment order on the same advertisement on which I was selected after 6 months. Now the 6 months gap is there. So that is detrimental to my career because I will render 6 months junior.
You have come to regularize that 6 months period.
My Lord.
Otherwise, you were in service.
Otherwise, my Lord, I was in service, my Lord. Otherwise, there is no issue.
On the basis of the adverse character report,
yes, my Lord,
you were discontinued.
I was terminated, not discontinued. Terminated, my Lord. And then character certificate was rectified later on because there was no basis at all.
So this termination was reviewed by the authority concerned.
This termination was reviewed by the authority concerned, and they gave me a fresh appointment order after 6 months, with effect from 6 months after. The law is that they could, if the character certificate on the basis of which I was terminated, if that the basis was rectified, I could have been reinstated from the day. And that is the law. I have some citation to support that. So now by
directly to the point.
Yes, my Lord. So yes, my Lord. So by not doing that, I have been rendered 6 months junior. So now I'm supposed, after 6 months or after 2 years of my career as an assistant professor, I'm supposed to be given a chance. I'm supposed to be promoted as an associate professor. Now my juniors are getting associate professors. I still remain at an assistant professor. So this is where my grievances
so it will have
my lord.
Your petition is limited
only to that.
Only to that. Now, what about the consequential relief? Now,
consequential, it is there, my lord. I have prayed for
so
that.
That is not limited to that regularization of that thing. You would like that all the benefits.
My lord, my lord.
Now, say supposing if you were placed above some other person,
my lord,
by virtue of your regularization,
my lord,
from back date,
my lord,
will you not have a bearing on the other people? Have they been made party?
My lord, it will not, my lord. It will not, because it will not affect.
Are promoted,
my lord. It will not affect.
Now, if you regain your position, your juniors, those who are now seniors,
my lord,
they will become your junior again. So will it not have adverse effect on them?
My lord, to that's a legal point, my lord. I just I'm aware of that legal point, how it has to be tackled, what the Supreme Court said in that under this scenario, my lord. But I'm little handicapped because I didn't see that fallen from my lord. But I have read that one, my lord. I can come back and satisfy the lord, my lord, in that aspect. But my lord, living besides that, my lord.
See, no act of the court should prejudice a third party.
Someone else, my lord. And my lord, now I have joined from Nigrims, my lord. I have resigned now, and I have joined what do you call this hospital? Tomoriba, my lord, in Arunachal, my lord. Trims, my lord.
Under the same,
my lord, it's
under the same authority, same management, or
no,
same.
Not under the same.
So you will carry your seniority with you,
my lord, because I can't produce any of the certificate that I have experience of 2 years of as an assistant professor. That is carrying on affecting my career. Even no matter where I join, my lord, is still carrying on that, my lord. So only that part, my lord, only that part, if it's then subsequently, my lord, and there is also an proof to show that during this 6 months period, because it's a COVID period also, my lord, doctors are required, and there was a specific inquiry from the administration to the head of the department, whether Dr. Tony is working in the department or not. He said that he is an internal student. We have allowed him to work only on only supervising the students, not on any medical or clinical duties. So that also proves that during 6 months, and my lord, with that kind of adverse remarks, where could I have gone? No hospital, nobody would have taken me, my lord.
No, but then that is gone. That chapter is over. Once you were taken back into service.
Exactly, my lord. So once the basis of which has been rectified, I could have been reinstated from the day they have terminated me. So that is my grievance, my lord, and that is what I am praying also for a directions to reinstate me.
Yes, Mr. Bojiga, what happens for that period, the 6 months period? Who is seeking regularization that period? He says that his initial termination was on the basis of some adverse character report. Now that character report subsequently was modified, and that modified character report was acted upon by the authority concerned, and his termination was reviewed and he has been allowed to join. But then after 6 months.
My lord, here what is relevant, my lord? I'll just point out that revised character certificate.
You have acted on that, isn't it? You have acted on that revised character.
That in no manner is retrospective, my lord.
Now, one thing, one authority, the previous employer gives one character certificate.
My lord.
After the incumbent leaves his institution, rejoins some other department. Now he gives character certificate at the time when this incumbent is no longer available with him. Now after 6 months, how that same authority modifies that character certificate, and you say that that is not retrospective effect. Now, how can it be prospective when this incumbent was no more available with him?
But this case, my lord, the lordship seen the sequence of events only.
I have not seen. See, we have not gone details into this thing. I have not opened a single file. Mr. Yuvin was just giving outline of the case.
My lord, what happens, my lord?
To go in details.
My lord, on certain date he was appointed, my lord.
Yes.
And he was asked to join his appointment along with the character certificate, integrity certificate. He could not come up with that. There was a formal order cancelling his appointment, my lord.
Achha, he could not come up with that. It is not a case that he had produced some.
He had a certificate which was blemished, my lord. He didn't have a clear.
No, but then whether it was taken into consideration or not. No, that is
so, my lord. On the face of that, my lord, the Negrims cancelled the appointment. There is a formal order cancelling his appointment, my lord. Then subsequently, after 4 or 5 months, my lord, a fresh certificate was issued to him. And after that certificate, without any kind of protest, my lord, he comes and joins.
Now that same certificate is issued by the same person. The person who had given him adverse certificate before that.
My lord,
now and then you have acted.
Certificate was issued by Dean, my lord. Dean of is a Dean. The revised certificate was issued by.
Where is that revised certificate? Just show us. Where is that?
Page 50, page 57, my lord.
There is the adverse certificate, my lord. Page 57.
Page 57.
My lord, 57.
There is no page 57 in
the writ petition.
Writ petition.
Writ petition, my lord, 361.
Oh, achha, yes. It should be. Sorry. One second. You have so many annexures.
Oh, my lord, my lord. Once we go into the marriage, my lord, I'll show each and every annexures, my lord.
This is the certificate.
Which was the adverse. First certificate.
Yes, that is one. Where is that modified one?
Modified one, my lord, is a page 110, my lord. Issued by the same officer, my lord.
That is what surprising. That is what very surprising. And these certificates are acted upon by the authority concerned. This is more surprising. Now, what happens in that 6 months' time that this entire situation is changed? You see,
my lord, there was a representation. There was a representation filed before the ministry, my lord.
That is representation of the ministry. But then this, what ministry, the representation in the ministry has to do with this certificate?
No, my lord, because I have filed, because I have written many times to the director and saying that on what basis you are giving me an adverse character certificate. First of all, my lord, in the language itself use integrity, my lord. Integrity. And my integrity is doubtful. What do they mean to say?
Now that is okay, so far as the challenge to the certificate is concerned.
Yes, yes.
Now this only the certifying authority can say. See, I don't think Mr. Mojika is defending that certifying authority here.
Oh, my lord.
You are not. Are you appearing for the dean?
Well, I'm appearing for all of them.
Achha, you are appearing for this.
Yes.
All.
My lord, if I may submit, my lord, because of his representations to the ministry and other department, to the director, the matter was placed before the governing council, my lord. If lordship kindly turns to page 100, my lord, page 100.
Yes.
My lord, agenda item number 2.
Yes.
My lord, it says, my lord, issue of Dr. Tony Ete, ex-postdoctoral student, DM Cardiology in NIGRIMS. After detailed discussion, the council decided that Dr. Tony Ete, DM Cardiology, who was selected based on a walk-in interview held on 28 to 19 for the post of Assistant Professor Cardiology ad hoc, should be allowed to join immediately, as the doubtful character and integrity certificate issued by the institute earlier is not justified. Therefore, institute was directed to issue fresh character and integrity certificate. It was also advised to take an assurance from Dr. Tony Ete.
Then in such a case, the certificate should have retrospective effect.
My lord, there are two
if that be the basis.
My lord, in this resolution there are two components, my lord. One is to issue a revised certificate, and number 2, allow him to join immediately.
No, but then you say...
No, my lord, this joining cannot be retrospective because this resolution was adopted on 14th October 2019, my lord.
No, but then you say that your the certificate issued earlier was not justified.
But my lord, even then, my lord, it goes along with that he should be allowed to join immediately. His joining can only be after 14th October 2019.
Now, the second line says that the undertaking should be taken from so and so for maintaining harmony. So it was not a clean sheet also for you, isn't it?
It was not a clean sheet also.
My lord, undertaking in a sense, my lord, but that is a very minor issue, which, my lord, which is no basis to give such an adverse. What happened, my lord? I was a president of the Senior Resident Doctors Association of NIGRIMS, my lord. Now, certain post degrees were going to be de-recognized by the by the ministry, my lord, by the Union Ministry. We raised voice. That was not taken kindly by the director, my lord. And then just taking a photograph with the MP. He came to know that I'm taking photograph with an MP, filing representation on behalf of the NIGRIMS, in fact. Somebody is doing away the PG courses.
Okay, but then this court will not go to
exactly, my lord.
That extent.
Yes,
to find out the basis for giving this adverse certificate.
Exactly, my lord. Yes, my lord. So my lord, may I start my argument, my lord?
If you are ready for disposal, we can do it. But then you will not be getting judgment immediately.
My lord. My lord. Because this will take some time, my lord. I'll take time to argue, my lord, this matter. Because I'm just, as my lord, I'm just giving the headlines.
That is what even good for court understandings. Like if court knows the basic facts,
my lord,
it can appreciate more the things.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, one very important aspect of the entire matter, my lord. This ad hoc appointment can only be given for 2 years, my lord. After joining in October 2019, my lord, he completed 2 years of service. So if this court deems his appointment from February, my lord, he exceeds his maximum tenure also.
The rules does not say so, my lord. I've gone through that point was raised by the senior the last occasion.
Tenure was for 2 years.
2 years.
That 2 years.
It cannot be more than 2 years, my lord.
Has lapsed. The tenure was
joined
what?
In October 19, my lord.
My lord, initially I thought also the 2 years, but then the rules, my lord, when we interpret the rules very clearly, my lord, it can be extended, my lord. It can be extended. The rule says, it's not me, my lord. The rule says. Earlier,
no, it can be extended, but then was it extended?
It was not extended.
So,
but
if it was
now,
not extended, then that will be 2 years only.
Oh, my lord. No,
then what you will get by pursuing this case then?
My lord, this is only,
my lord. Even
as
if
it appears, my lord, he has already joined Arunachal Pradesh.
Yes, that he.
This is only some kind of ego fight, my lord.
No,
satisfaction.
It's not an ego. Somebody come, my lord. 6 months of my career has been.
So if you get relief also, or if you get you are successful in this matter also,
my lord,
the relief what would follow?
My lord, at least the experience certificate.
You are not in the institution now.
I'm sorry, my lord.
You are not in the institution.
My lord, at least the certificate, my lord. At least the certificate that because my lord, I have been in the most arbitrary manner, my lord, have been because of somebody's, my lord, vendetta, my lord, to say.
Now, is it not that you accept that modified certificate and you have joined the service on the basis of that? Will it not operate as estoppel?
My lord, it will not operate under estoppel, my lord, as long as that arbitrariness is existing, my lord. And I have also retained, my lord. I have joined. What could I have done, my lord?
Now you take benefit of certain things,
my lord. I have joined with an objections, my lord.
No, but
with
then
objections of
was
saying
it?
that
It was never your case that this second character certificate was given is also not very correct.
My lord, of course that's why my lord is saying that.
But you have taken benefit of that.
My lord, I've taken benefit of that, my lord. Benefit what benefit did I get? I got 6 months
No, but
of
then
my
you joined the
career
job. You joined the job. You have joined the job on the strength of that.
I joined the joint with an objection, my lord. I'm saying that I am not happy with this. I've joined with an objections, my lord. I've given undertaking, of course. Undertaking is just to maintain cordial relationship with authorities.
Maintain both ways. See, if the page 100, which Dr. Mojika has pointed out,
my lord.
So he said that you have to execute an undertaking, which you have done.
My lord.
Then?
My lord, I did not execute an undertaking saying that I'm waiving off my 6 months career. I did not give that undertaking.
That is not that. You see, it is not that it is required to be done directly. What would be the indirect meaning of it?
My lord.
It is not that you are waiving it. That was never the situation.
My lord. But nevertheless, my lord.
So when you join, did you say that I should be given?
I've said through my representations. I've said, my lord.
At the time of joining.
After joining, my lord, I've said.
And
because
then you have served this thing, the tenure of 2 years.
My lord, here's some.
See now more contradiction is coming.
My lord.
Now say supposing if you are joining is to be counted.
My lord.
From 6 months back.
My lord.
The day on which you were supposed to join originally because of the adverse certificate you could not join.
Yes, my lord.
That means your 2 years would have expired earlier.
Earlier.
Then what happens to that service which you have rendered now?
Exactly.
If your service is not extended beyond 2 years.
My lord.
Then will it not mean that you will have to return back the salary and benefits which
my
you
lord,
have received?
there is a rules, my lord. There is a rules which says that beyond 2 years they can extend, my lord. There is a rule.
They can extend,
and
but
my lord,
that is their discretion, isn't it?
And my lord, 2019, when they were extending, my lord, that was the peak COVID period, my lord, where every health worker was required. That has to be taken because there's a very vital point also, my lord. They won't release a doctor like that, my lord. It was at a call because that would have benefited both ways, my lord.
That is
that
okay.
would have not
It is for
ruined
them
my
to
career.
decide. It is for them to decide, you see.
My lord, exactly, my lord.
Okay.
So during COVID period, they couldn't have released me at all. That was a peak period, my lord. My lord, let's have one fine day, my lord. We have enough.
Definitely, we will have to go in details.
Into details, my lord. Yes.
And you have this thing. I think your list and events is already there. I think.
My lord, list is there, and I've submitted some citations also, my lord.
Yes, citation will come to. Let us first get the facts first.
My lord, my lord.
Then we'll just see.
Yes, my
lord. When we'll have next week.
Next week, sir. I'm here, my lord.
Next week, my lord.
Or my friend can do it this week also. This week we are relatively free.
This week,
not relative to free. We'll go to next week,
my lord.
Next week.
After a week.
After a week, my lord.
As spread for by the parties, this is matter after a week.
Yeah. All right.
Item number 16.